entrepreneur. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled How to Really Make Your Customer Loyalty Programs Pay Off Big Time, especially during the holiday shopping season. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it's no secret that during the holiday season, this is your typical retailer's prime money-making season, which means, entrepreneur, you absolutely positively should have in place and be maximizing some type of customer loyalty programs. But the other thing you need to be aware of, ladies and gentlemen, there is another looming 800-pound gorilla in the room that you got to be aware of. Ladies and gentlemen, your holiday shopping refund or return rates. In fact, according to the National Retailer Federation, or the NRF, entrepreneur, are you aware that this past Black Friday holiday shopping season weekend, a staggering 217 billion with a B dollars in merchandise is going to be returned? And today, by the way, is December 1st, 2013. So we're talking about this past Friday's Black Friday holiday shopping weekend. According to the National Retail Federation, 1 in 5, or 20% of all the purchases made up in the billions, guess what? They're going to be returned. Now that's the short-term bad news. But entrepreneur, there's a silver lining in the cloud. And here it is. Here's where your powerful customer loyalty programs can and will pay off in at least 4 profitable ways. Number 1, when that customer brings your merchandise back, of course you're going to be courteous, you're going to have outstanding customer service, but here's what you need to do, entrepreneur. You need to run your numbers so you know that you can afford to give them anywhere from 25 up to 75% off their next purchase only. You give them a time-sensitive bounce back coupon offer. And you say, well, wait a minute, Mark. They're bringing merchandise back and I'm going to give them a coupon to come back and get a big discount? Absolutely. Now, of course, your next question is, well, why would I do that, Mark? Very simply, entrepreneur. It's going to cost you 500% more to create and replace a new first-time customer. So doesn't it make sense to give them anywhere from 50 to 75% off to keep them coming back? Absolutely. And again, make it time sensitive. You don't give them 2 weeks, maybe give them 7 days to come back. But here's the other reason why you want to do that. This is reason number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, at some point after you've either got their email or you do a mobile marketing or offline direct mail piece, whatever, at some point you're going to approach that customer about giving you either an audio, a video, or a written testimonial. Now just stop and think about this for a second. And by the way, you have 3 levels. Written is the lowest, so maybe give them 10% off to do a written. But you contrast that. Now don't just offer, say, if you just do this and say 10% off for a testimonial, that's probably not going to work. What you got to do is contrast so they see the difference. Here's what I mean. The lowest form of testimonial you want is written. So maybe give them 10% off for that. You give them 30% off for an audio testimonial, 60% off for video, because video is hot. That's the best one. But here's the point. Let's suppose they take you up on this and they either give you an audio, video, or a audio, video, or written. Either one of those that they choose, and they never come back. Entrepreneur, you're going to use that testimonial from now on. So it's more than worth it. But stop and think about this. Let's just use audio for a second. Let's suppose it took 90 days or even 6 months and you got 60 audio, say 20 to 25 second audio recording testimonials. You could put a link on your site called Happy Customers Testimonials, whatever you want to call it. Somebody clicks on that link and they could listen to these 25 or 50 or 60 short sound bites of people giving you a testimonial. For instance, it could go something like this. Hi, this is Mr. and Mrs. Jones, and we just want to say thank you to whatever your store is. We recently had to return some merchandise that we purchased after on Black Friday for our grandkids. Unfortunately, we had to return the merchandise, but the customer service was so incredible. That's why we're giving you this testimony. You absolutely want to shop at, and they insert your name. Ladies and gentlemen, enough people hear that, you best believe that's money in the bank. And of course, if they do a video testimonial, that's even better. Now, here's the next thing. If a customer is willing to give you a testimonial, then you best believe they're going to refer new customers to you. And again, you could have it where, the first three referrals you give them, they get X. 5 to 7, they get this. 10 and over, you got to knock it out of the park. You've got to make your other customers aware of, hey, when you save us this 500% per every new customer, this is what we're going to do for you. And by the way, let me just take this to a whole nother place. Let's suppose you're just starting up, money's tight, you just don't have enough money to really reward your customers. That's probably not true, but I'm going to let you get away with it in this video. Let's say you're in a tiny strip mall, you're not in the main mall. Entrepreneurs, some of those other stores in that mall, you should be cross promoting, which means you give them a 25% off coupon to go to one of the stores right there in the mall. And whoever the person is that does takes the refund, they just put a date on there. So you give them like 3 days. If they don't use it within 3 days, it expires. And this is where you could have a two-sided business card, or I'm sorry, in this case, a two-sided discount coupon card, bounce back offer that would be perfect for that. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, this refund situation is going to happen every holiday season. The retailers that end up going out of business, all they do is give the money back and let these people go on their way, and then go try to replace it with a new customer that they got to spend 500% to get. Don't go there. Here's the fourth way you're going to profit, entrepreneur. You got to go out of your way to create these powerful repeat customers, because that's where the big money is. See, the first time you spend the money, you spend 500%. Most of it's gross expense. Every purchase they make after the tables turn, it's 80 to 90% gross profit for you. That's why they're so profitable, meaning repeat customers. So in any event, ladies and gentlemen, in this short video, I hope you can see how and why customer loyalty programs pay off big time if you're smart enough to use them. So with that said, for those of you who want to discover how you're going to add an additional 25% more gross profit to your bottom line, do so in the next 90 days or less without having to add any new customers or clients. Then entrepreneur, grab that free 9-page special report. Head over to youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales, because that's where you can get it. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. We'll see you again next time on the Marketing Minute.